Okay, this is for extension pay 3068. Uh, First of all, you said that due to a medical condition, you've lost some of your endurance or stamina. There's this guy named David Goggins, and he was diagnosed with sickle cell anemia, and he has heart problems and a whole list of things that are wrong with him one could argue that he shouldn't be able to run for miles, right? He's probably one of the fittest men on the planet, and he doesn't use his medical conditions as an excuse as to not train or to work on himself every day. So don't let your medical condition, as I'm not saying that they're not serious. So I think you have to be aware of real problems. I'm not saying don't treat yourself safely, but don't use that as an excuse as to not improve. You could always improve your stamina endurance. If you haven't already checked it out, something that's changed my life is Dr. Vranich's video, Vranich. It's called How to Breathe. It's a TED Talk, and just listening to her TED Talk changed. It elevated my endurance. It helped me be more relaxed on and off the field, and it also, since I was more relaxed, I had better vision, and which allowed me to make better decisions on the field. So that's something that you might want to check out. The second thing is, in terms of pace, you could search the book. There's a book called Underground Secrets to Running Faster by Barry Ross. This book will show you how to build a training routine, or at least think about a training routine that you might want to start to incorporate in your daily training that'll help you run faster and jump higher, right? Anything that's going to make you run faster will make you jump higher, and vice versa. The ab exercise from that book is called the torture twist. There's lots of variations, and you want to understand all the variations so that you could do it at home, or you could do it at the gym, or you could do it at at practice, or basically wherever, because this is a great ab exercise. Also, with the development of speed, there's an effortless tool. There's a tool called an RMT rope, and with an RMT rope, there's a rope flow pattern called the alternating underhand sneak. The inventor David Weck says if you could only learn one rope flow pattern, this would be it: the alternating underhand sneak. And the reason I mention it for speed development is because not only will it improve your explosiveness, as well as your running mechanics, as well as your timing, your rhythm, as well as juggling and shooting, everything will improve because the body's connected from fingers to toes. So as you swing this rope in a rhythmic pattern, you're improving you're synchronizing and harmonizing all the movements of your body. You're just going to be a more effective mover on the field. You're going to have a better understanding of how your body's moving, and if you can control your body's movement, then you can be more dangerous on the field. So search how to make an RMT rope, and then forget about it. You're going to be it's like having a soccer gym with you that you could make for $10 and you could bring everywhere for the rest of your life. So that's something that I really, I promise you, if you check that out, it's definitely worth your time. As far as understanding for your positioning, it matters where your coach is, what your formation your coach is deploying, because if your coach hasn't already showed you, you want to understand not only your team's formation, but where you should be defending and where you should be attacking. Once you understand where you should be on the field when you're attacking and where you should be on the field defending, then you could break the rules, in the sense that there are some scenarios where you can exploit the other team, or maybe one of the players on your team is is slacking, or something happened where they're not tracking back, so you need to shift. So almost understanding where everyone on your team is defending and attacking, that's high level, that having a deep awareness, you don't have to learn it immediately, but being able to understand that will help you be a more effective player. Also, you want to ideally be places where, if you have understanding about where you should be on the field, you kind of want to be in a position that suits your natural tendencies. If you're someone who loves running constantly, maybe a winger is a good position. If you're someone who's very explosive, then maybe up top's best for you. If you're dominant in the air, or you have great vision and you can connect passes, then maybe in middle of the park. So you have to think about your natural strengths and ideally be somewhere on the field that caters to them, because the worst is if you're somewhere that doesn't fit you and you can't excel in that position. And two more things that I'll follow up with is that if you're not already spending a few minutes a day juggling different size balls, not all the best jugglers are the best players, but all the best players are always the best jugglers. So that's just something that's going to elevate your abilities as a soccer player that you might want to consider doing. And lastly, if you're not using a kick trainer is going to help you cram months of training into days or weeks. So that's something that you definitely want to consider. Some of the biggest clubs in the world, Ajax, Sevilla, AC Milan, all use kick trainers. And I helped coach a college team this past fall, and even the best players who had never used a kick trainer before found it challenging. So this is not just a simple child's tool, it's something that could really elevate players of all abilities. So give those things a try, right? Whatever resonated with you the most. Take immediate action, test it out, see if what I'm saying is BS or if it's legitimate, right? You don't take my word for it. Try some of these things, and then stick with whatever works, and pass on whatever doesn't, and then reach out with any questions. All right, thank you.